Yeah, it's Leanie Unplugged. Acoustic Leanie. Here to give you another Flawless in 5 tutorial. I've done this before and I have been asked to do it again. So I'm fixing to go out, getting ready to put my face on. So I've got my little timer here. Well, I had my little timer here, but I was gonna time it and see how long it took me to put my face on. So I'm gonna do a Flawless in 5, which is Beautycounter's bundle of 6 items that allow you to put on an awesome face in 5 minutes or less. It's a foundation and concealer, a brow pencil and a mascara, a blush, and a lip gloss. And I do it with a few add-ons. Actually, my lips kind of look pink, but it's the video. It ain't, I got nothing on. I like to do an add-on with my Flawless in 5. I like to use a little mattifying powder. I like to use a little bronzer, and I like to do my eyes. So we are gonna give this a go, and I'm gonna see if I can get this done. Well, apparently my stopwatch isn't working, so I guess you can time me and tell me how fast I'm going. All right, so let's start this stuff. Oh, I can look at my clock right here. So it's 1:15. I'm gonna start with my Tint Skin, my foundation in Sand. This is about how much I'm putting on. I'm gonna go on my head, down my nose, and I'm gonna move pretty fast, and I'm not gonna talk much. So this doesn't look like it's probably my color, but it is. The lighting in here is kind of weird, really weird. All right, so I'm just rubbing it in kind of crudely with my fingers, getting it on the wrinkles above my lips and my chin. And once I kind of get it spreaded around, you can use your fingers, you can use a foundation brush. I love this Beauty Blender. It's damp. I squeezed all the water out and then I press it in. And this is getting me, it's just blending my foundation really well. So I'm not pulling it off, I'm just pressing it in place. And you'll find that that's kind of a technique. It's a thing. You're gonna press, not when you're delivering your product from your brush, you're gonna press it on, not, and then blend. So here we go. Blending that, that's step 1. Step 2 is light. There goes the shirt. It's my, I think I threw my neck out. This is my light concealer pen. So I go down, this is the technique, down each side. I'm gonna go, can you see? Under my eye. I do it on my lid too. One more click, and then like a sun. Wink, 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 wink. You have to make that noise. Here's another one. Look up so you can get close to under your eye. Fan it out, and then hit your lid. Okay, so can you see? Yeah, that doesn't look good. But I'm gonna take my ring fingers. This is my broken finger. This is my one that's not broken. And I'm gonna press it in, all right? I'm already 2 minutes in, and I'm talking way too much. Okay, press it all in. Once again, I'm kind of crudely putting my foundation or my concealer on. Back to the bowl, the Beauty Blender, and I'm pressing it in.
Hey Mom, can I come in?
I'm in the middle of a video.
Oh, snap.
You could come in, that's fine. So that's my daughter Erin. What are you looking for?
Gaviscon.
She's got tummy troubles. Okay, so foundation is on. Foundation, concealer, and now I'm gonna use my mattifying powder. I put a little bit in the lid. I tap my powder brush and then tap off the excess, and then I press in the product so it's evenly distributed, and then I swirl it around and blend, trying to get like this part of my nose and this part of my nose all over. Okay, that's all I did. I just took what was out of the lid, pressed it on, boom. All right, so Flawless in 5, the next step would be, well, I like to do the blush, but because I use a bronzer with it, I'm gonna go with a bronzer. I'm gonna dip my little bronzer brush just kind of like this, start at the cheekbone and take it out. Other side, cheekbone, and press it out. So it's giving me a little bit of depth. It's not enough color for me, but it starts the process. All right, going up in my forehead, kind of the places where the sun would get you. And I got a lot of forehead to deal with, so. Okay, here. a little bit on my chin, and just touch my nose. Okay, so that was bronzer, not part of the Flawless in 5, but definitely a good add-on. And then I use Flamingo Apricot, and I like to press my blush kind of right in the middle and turn it around. Tap it off. Okay, smile, cheese, and you go in a little circle right on the apple and then carry it out. Apple of your cheek and then blend it out. Same thing here, apple and blend it out. So foundation, concealer, bronzer, blush. I'm gonna take my eyebrow pencil, another part of the Flawless in 5. And if you look at yourself and you're like, oh my God, I got too much blush on, you can always just take your little powder brush and blend it away. Okay, this is my eyebrow pencil with this little funky thing that helps. But you're gonna see what a difference this can make. Okay, I gotta look in the other mirror as I go. So little tiny strokes, it helps if your pencil is sharpened. And some people kind of balk at the idea of just adding a little eyebrow. There's a fine line between doing it just enough, of not doing it just enough, and then overdoing it. And I've seen it overdone, and that doesn't look good either. So you just want it to be natural. You just want to fill in where your brows are a little sparse. Okay, so I've just filled in a little bit and taken it out here, but you can see it looks better with. Okay, so let me do this side. Little tiny strokes, fill in wherever it might be you might have overpicked or they've stopped growing or whatever. I always have to add a little more right here and take it down. And if you go outside the lines, you just take your finger and you burp, 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 fix it up. Okay, so there's brows. I would do mascara next and then lips. And that would be my Flawless in 5, my quick, easy look. But because I add to my basic foundation, basic look, I'm gonna go from there. So that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that was 6 minutes with me talking. So it is possible to put on your base, just your polished look in 5 minutes or less. Now I'm gonna go for some eyes. And I like to use this Ultimate Nudes palette. It's amazing, it has everything. But they are coming out with some really beautiful palettes that are like, I think they're 9 colors each. Classic, romantic, and bold, I think. Don't know when they're coming, but when they come, girl, you know I'm gonna be on them. But I like to start with a neutral color all over my eye. Lash to brow, okay? That just kind of sets the stage for something great. Then I'm gonna take, so I used, you could use this one or this one. I'm gonna use this as my next color for my next color. And I'm just gonna go in the corner and in the crease. And I'm gonna blend it, don't worry, but I'm just kind of starting it out. I grabbed the wrong brush, so I'm gonna go there and there. My brush, here we go. All right, I'm gonna have to look in this mirror, but I'm gonna blend this in. I like to leave the part on my lid, this part, with just the white that I started with, because it makes your eyes have a little depth. And if you have heavy lids like I do, you need some help in that department. You need a little depth. Okay, so I'm going on the outside corner and up in my crease. That's pretty much the technique. Corner and crease. And I know my crease because here's the corner of or the edge of my my eye socket, my eye bone, my orbit, as it were. Okay. Now I'm gonna go with I have this weird funky brush. It's like this, but it's great for giving you kind of a thick line in your lash line. I'm gonna use this dark espresso, which is that one. And I just press it into my lash line. You could use a fine line, you could use a pencil. And I have to hurry because we're fixing to go eat dinner. And my husband's like, how long is it gonna take? And I'm like, oh, 10 minutes, I'll be ready. Don't worry. So he hadn't hollered at me yet. All right, so this is just gonna give my lashes a little bit more, I don't even know. Makes it look like I have more than I do. Okay. There. So now I will go in with my mascara. And mascara takes me a little while to put on, but I'll put on the basic of it, both sides. I mostly focus on the top lashes. I'll put a little on the bottom, but I'm using the volumizing mascara. This is part of the Flawless in 5. It's weird that I don't have my lips on yet, but I'm going to use a bold lip tonight because I have on a bright kind of coral shirt, and our Beauty Counter red will look pretty rocking with this. Okay, let me get my bottoms. 1, 2, oh my God, I don't even really have allergies, but let's just call it that I do. That's why I have bags, because I've got allergies, like everyone else. All right, so here is the lipstick. This is one of our Color Intense lipsticks, and by the way, this lipstick is unique because in the packaging it comes with a texting number 52886. When you text that number, if you text Better Beauty, all one word, I'd love all of you to do this, you're going to get a prompt to add your name and email address, and you will send a letter directly to your congresspeople telling them that you want safer skincare. And who doesn't? I mean, seriously, who doesn't want safer skincare? I do, but watch this lip. All right. Wow. Yeah. And it's got a peppermint flavor. I like it. So, okay, yeah. That's a lip. I mean business when I put this lip on. I'm serious. But on top of this lip, I have in my Flawless in 5, this is Bare Shimmer, which I love. I'm going to soften. Okay. And it's weird from this video. These colors look a little off. I promise I don't look like a clown. It looks better right at me. But that is, let's see. Jeez, that's the basic of your Flawless in 5. You're going to start, once again, a wrap up. Foundation, concealer. You will then go to probably your blush. Foundation, concealer. I like to put a powder on. Then a blush. I like to use a bronzer, but this is the Flawless. Fill in your eyebrows. Give your lashes a little something, something. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and finish with those lips. And then if you want to add to your collection, you can get a Color Intense lipstick. You can do an eyeshadow palette. You can do a bronzer. We're coming out with highlighters. And if you don't know how to do this, come over and see me. I will fix you up. I will show you how to use all your products. Okay, cheers.